So hello everyone. So today we will discuss the difference between distance and displacements. As we already know that distance is a scalar quantity and displacement is a vector quantity. So we will in details discuss why is it so. So let's go by the definition first. It says that distance is the total length of the path through which a body moves, and it is called the actual path covered by the body. Suppose I will draw a figure, you will understand it better. Suppose the route is like this. The initial point from where you start, this is A, and the final position where you end your journey is B. Then the full length is called the total length is called the distance. Okay, the total length is called the distance. And as all of you know, that distance is what? A scalar quantity. So scalar quantities does not have any direction. It just only have a magnitude. Suppose the distance from A to B is 5 kilometer. Suppose for an example, suppose the distance between your home and your school is 2 kilometer, and it is not a straight path, it may be involved in curves or any other directions. So the total distance is what? 2 kilometers. On the other hand, what is displacement? Displacement is the shortest distance between the initial and final position of the body. So what does this statement mean? This statement means that if this is the initial position and this is the final position, what is the shortest distance? তোমরা বলতে পারবে সবাই, একটু ভেবে বলো। শর্টেস্ট ডিস্টেন্স অলওয়েজ কোনটা হবে? Always will be the straight line between A and B. This will be the shortest distance. Okay. Okay, so AB, and we will write it as starting from A to B. This is the distance AB, and when we give it a direction, it becomes this. What does this direction means? This arrow means we are going from initial position A to initial position B. Okay, and what is the distance? Distance is just the same as you write, it is AB. But because it does not have any direction, we will not give any arrow. Any vector quantity, as we've already discussed, have a direction, and the direction is from where? From the initial position to the final position. The direction always involves from where? The initial position to the final position. Okay, so AB is the AB with the arrow in above is the displacement. Okay, so one thing we should always know, displacement is always the shortest distance between the initial and the final position. Suppose we take a route from this to this, like this. The distance may be this whole thing AB, the curved path, but the displacement will always be fixed when we have a fixed initial point and a fixed final point. So this AB will always be the what? This AB will be the always the displacement, the straight line. Okay, I suppose you have got the idea what is this thing telling. Suppose I change the question a bit. From the this thing, the initial path, I suppose it to be B. I suppose the initial point to be B and the end point to be A. তাহলে আমাদের এখানে যে ডিসপ্লেসমেন্টটা সেটা কি হবে? মাইন্ডেড এখানে কিন্তু আমাদের কি আছে? আমাদের এখানে কিন্তু ইনিশিয়াল পয়েন্টটা বি অ্যান্ড ফাইনাল পয়েন্ট কিন্তু আমাদের এ। তাহলে আমরা কিন্তু এ বি লিখবো না, আমরা লিখবো কি হবে? আমরা লিখবো বি এ অ্যান্ড দ্য অ্যারো মুভস ফ্রম বি টু এ, বিকজ ইনিশিয়াল পয়েন্ট কোনটা? ইনিশিয়াল পয়েন্ট হচ্ছে আমাদের বি। আমরা যাচ্ছি কোন পয়েন্টে? আমরা যাচ্ছি এ পয়েন্টে। তাহলে আমাদের হচ্ছে এন্ড ফাইনাল পয়েন্ট কি হবে? এ, আর ডাইরেকশন কোথা থেকে হবে? ফ্রম বি টু এ। বাট তাহলে কি আমাদের ডিস্টেন্স চেঞ্জ হয়ে যাবে? না, ডিস্টেন্স চেঞ্জ হবে না। এ বি যা, বি এ মানে কিন্তু সেম। বাট আমরা যখন ইনিশিয়াল পয়েন্ট আর ফাইনাল পয়েন্ট চেঞ্জ করব, আমাদের কিন্তু ভেক্টর কোয়ান্টিটিটা চেঞ্জ হয়ে যাবে, বিকজ ভেক্টর ডাজ নট অনলি ডিপেন্ড অন ইটস ম্যাগনিটিউড, ইট অলসো ডিপেন্ডস অন দ্য ডাইরেকশনস। তাই জন্য দেখো আমি এখানে একটা পয়েন্ট লিখেছি যে দ্য ডিসপ্লেসমেন্ট ইনভলভস টু ইম্পর্টেন্ট থিংস, দ্য ম্যাগনিটিউড, the magnitude, as you can see here, the magnitude and the what? The direction. These two things are very much important of a vector quantity, and since displacement is a vector quantity, we should also have these two quantities, the magnitude and the direction. Whereas on the other hand, distance only involves the magnitude. I suppose you have got this point. We will discuss much more into it, what is displacement and what is velocity, acceleration in the coming videos. I hope you are getting these videos very productive. We will come up with much more videos. Thank you. Meet you soon.